Run, river, run, run through the hills. Run, river, run to the sea. Run, river, run to your place beneath the sun. Run, river, run.
Hi, this is Jan Lewis. Welcome to be my guest. Today we have a real treat. I have a co-host, and this is Mother Goose. And she has been brought to us from Kimberly Cake, who is the co-owner of the Enchanted Passage Bookstore. It's for children and also in an enrichment center. And if you haven't been over there, grown-ups too, get over there. It's off of 146, and it's on Armsby Road, not far from Pleasant Valley.
Pleasant Valley, yeah. Right up the road, yeah.
Yeah, and if there's you cannot miss it. There's a huge one of these guys out on their front lawn. I mean, a huge dragon. You cannot miss it. That's how I found it.
And it's bright pink, so that helps too.
This is the first time I'd actually been in the bookstore. I went to there was authors there, and a couple of the authors that I helped were there too, and I was absolutely amazing. I got the tour of it. Now, you've been on the show before. When did you found the store?
So we're coming up on 3 years. December 1st will be 3 years, and we're very excited that we are coming up on another anniversary. Time is flying.
Did you
so
dream
quickly
that it would go off this popularly?
Well, it's a total dream come true, so I had hoped, but every day we get new families that fall in love with it, so that's really exciting.
It is a store that looks are deceiving. It's adorable on the outside. What do you say, 1800s?
1824, yes.
It's yellow.
It's pink.
Okay.
Yes.
You go in and there are more nooks and books and different things for different age groups of the kid. I didn't want to leave because I was saying to the people, I said, the heck with the kids. I don't want to leave. Now, this is Mom Goose, obviously, and if I press this, we won't right now, but she will talk, and she reads to you. Now, this is the puppet dragon, and he has a magic wand.
Yes. You can use them in either hand, depending on whether you're right or left-handed.
I wave a magic wand.
He's one of our favorite puppets.
And they're for sale. He's for sale.
Yes.
Who does all of the wonderful decor? Everywhere you look, there's something fun.
So we really wanted it to be a destination place, and that was kind of our goal in mind, that everywhere you look is something different, and each room is separated by genre, so it's decorated within the theme. A lot of that's me, a lot of that's my partner, who's also my mom, Sandy.
I think I met.
Yes.
I think wasn't she behind the desk?
She might have been at some point. She has blue and purple going on in her hair right now.
Very young-looking woman to be your mother.
Oh well, thank you. I'm sure she'll thank you as well.
At first, I thought she was. I forgot if you were. At first, I thought, is this the owner? Because it had been a while. She was so young. Oh, definitely. Now. They ain't just for kids. Let me tell you, this is a lot of fun. And if you like Harry Potter, too, they've even got the owl. I saw that owl.
Yes. And the Nimbus 3000 and all kinds of fun things. In fact, we have a whole bunch of wands as well. The wand picks you. These are handmade for us. We're on our 6th batch, and we have a big Harry Potter. We're doing Holidays at Hogwarts for Chain of Lights this year in Sutton, and she'll have unicorn-kissed ones and glow ones where the grains will glow, and she's carving some wizard wands, all kinds of fun things.
Did you dream you'd do this when you were a kid?
I did, actually, yes. When I was in high school, college, it was kind of a long ago dream.
You knew.
That I wanted to have a center for kids to go for parties and have books. And then I became a teacher, so it kind of was a...
What grade were you teaching?
I've taught pre-K through 8th. Most of my time was in 4th and 5th grade, which I love, and we have lots of things for that age group. So
she does. Look at this puzzle. Now, this could be for an adult. It's 1,000 pieces, and it is, it almost looks like steampunk.
Yes, and there's lots of stories hidden in that puzzle, which I love too. They're hidden in the bookshelf because just like Enchanted Passage, everywhere you look, there's something new.
Oh, yeah.
And absolutely, we do have things for kids, for teens, for adults. We have a once-a-month adult book club now, where we do a potluck after we've closed, and these are a few of my favorites. The Little Shop of Found Things and Where the Crawdads Sing, which is one of the hottest books of the summer.
That's what I've seen.
Great read. We have a very eclectic group of women, although men are invited to the book club as well. They just never come. We have a great...
I know that. See, that's what's the other one now? What's that
So
one?
this is The Little Shop of Found Things by Paula Braxton, who wrote The Witch's Daughter. It's about a mother and a daughter who own an antique shop, and the daughter has this strong connection to some of the antique objects. It's a little bit outlanderish, where she gets sent back in time and she rights a wrong, and it's one you just cannot put down. The second one is coming out in October, The Secrets of the Chocolate House, and Paula Braxton was kind enough to FaceTime with us. This was the first book that she wrote.
She's local?
She's actually in Wales. She FaceTimed with us from her she shed in Wales.
Did she Skype with you?
Yes. Well, FaceTime, same type of thing as Skype, but she's going to do it again this coming year when the second one comes out, because she gave us a few hints that are coming, so we can't wait
can
to
you
read
zero
it.
in this? Kate brought in the most gorgeous. Did you design that?
Yes, with the help of the designer on Vistaprint. But yes, so these are pictures of parties that we've had. A tea party. There's our dragon there in the corner, our older dragon. But so we do all kinds of fun things. Last night we did a tween paint night, and we watched The Princess Bride. We painted a fairy forest, and we do tea parties, we do birthday parties, we do author events.
Yes, I send my authors over.
Yes, absolutely. We actually have a couple coming in October.
They don't have to be children's authors.
Nope, these are middle grade authors. Susan Lebner, Anna Staniszewski, and Amy Paquette, Two Truths and a Lie.
Oh, I haven't met Amy.
She's awesome. She has a whole range of books from young, The Tiptoe Guide Defining Fairies, and then A Tiptoe Guide Defining Mermaids. This is her third Two Truths and a Lie. Have you ever played that game, Jan?
I haven't met her. She's local, right?
She's in Boston.
Okay, that's local.
So she's come a couple times. She's delightful. This one, the premise is you get 3 descriptions of things. You have to determine which one is not true, and they will stump you. But it's great for eliciting critical thinking and investigative skills. There is a key in the back, but there's a lot of research to be done and a lot of fun to be had.
Well, I know my son's little guy. He's just a little guy, but he loves all things planets.
Oh, yes.
Definitely. We're talking with Kimberly Cake, and she's the co-owner of Enchanted Passage, and it's a bookstore for children as well as for people too. And also they have an enrichment center. Now, I've got one of her wonderful flyers here. Enchanted Parties and Events. How do they go about scheduling a party?
So you can email us, you can Facebook message us, or you can call 508-841-5437. And we do parties of all kinds. We recently did a slime birthday party where we made lots of slime, and that was lots of fun.
Was that a boy party?
It was actually a girl party.
Are you serious?
Yes, it was awesome. And we've done Harry Potter parties, we've done Ninjago and dinosaurs and construction and pretty much anything you can think of. We can figure out how to do the theme. Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
My toughest one to date, a 4-year-old wanted a human anatomy party, and another 4-year-old wanted an oil refinery party, which we morphed into Gold Rush, which was a lot of fun, and we panned for gold and did all kinds of things.
Where's the cafe, don't you?
We have a small tea area where we have hot tea and coffee and cocoa. We have some cold drinks, and then we have pastries from different local places. We get sometimes the bars from Whittier Farms, which is wonderful. And sometimes cupcakes or cookies or different things.
Kimberly, how can they reach you?
You can reach us through our social media at Facebook, Enchanted Passage LLC, Instagram at Enchanted Passage. Our website is enchantedpassage.com. It is under construction, but we're working furiously to get it up to date. Or give us a call, or better yet, come on in.
Okay, well, tea parties, themed birthday parties, science days. Boy, I know my little guy would love to go. Paint nights, that would be my thing. Can grown-ups come too?
We do, actually. We just had our first Mom's Night Out paint night, which was a lot of fun.
Okay.
We did a beach scene. We do parent-child paint nights where you paint one side and they paint one side and you put them together to make a whole painting. So all kinds of things. And we've actually had a lot of interest in more adult-centered events. So we did a Harry Potter murder mystery dinner, and we'll have more coming this fall.
I heard about this.
Got to follow our social media. We're posting it all on there. But yes, we're trying to reach out to all age groups.
So
and
do you
levels.
have like Well, what do? They ask you to sign up, so you always get the updates online?
We're working on getting our newsletter out as well.
Okay.
Yes, if you go to our website, there is a add your contact, and
Okay.
we will add you to our newsletter. Yes.
I want to know. Not just for the kids, but for me, too. Party host and theme decorations, theme story, games and crafts, pizza and drinks, other food options available, gifts for the birthday child.
Yes, we always pick out something that goes along with either their party theme or with something that I know they like. For example, we have a child's birthday. She's having a princess party, and all of the favors are going to be Princess in Black
Hold that up
books.
so we can catch it.
So the first Princess in Black book will be getting, all the birthday girls will be getting, and then she'll get a set number 2 for herself. So
Let me see. Oh,
Princess in Black, if you don't know her, she's a princess superhero, and she's wonderful. And she has her own unicorn named Mr. Frimplepants, who becomes her shiny black steed when she has to save the day. She does all the rescuing. Nobody rescues her. So
is this
it's
a
great.
local author?
She has been to local events, but I'm not actually sure where she lives. But these are fantastic and probably the most popular
Right now.
second grade level book
Do you
in the
notice
store.
that, like, from when I was growing up, it seems to be a lot of fantasy now.
Fantasy is very popular. Yes,
Yeah.
of course, Harry Potter is here to stay. Everywhere you go is Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
And then there's a book called Nevermore that I think we talked about
Yes.
on the last one. The second one is out. The third one is coming out in February, and they just keep getting better and better. Let's see, some of our other anything fairies, mermaids, unicorns especially are popular. Yes.
I know a
So-
girl who's about 30, and it has to be super fantasy, close to sci-fi, not quite, but it doesn't matter, I guess, the age group.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I think you have a lot of series that are popular, like Outlander,
Yes.
and different ones that really have that time travel element that really make people excited. Like our Scribe of Siena book that we're reading this month. It's the Outlander-ish. They call it like Outlander with an Italian accent. It takes place in
Okay.
Italy.
The Scribe of Siena.
The Scribe of Siena is a hot title right now for adults.
Now, this is for adults.
Yes.
You haven't written anything yet, right?
I'm working on it, but
What are you working on? What?
So I have a number of going. One is kind of a fantasy with a little bit of history mixed in, and then I'm working on a picture book for my daughter for her NICU journey and through, because there are a lot of preemies out there, but not a lot of preemie
My
stories.
son was in the NICU,
Yeah.
but it was because he had jaundice.
Oh, was he under the lights?
Yeah, my mother couldn't understand it. Both my brother and my father were, but back then she says, "I just put your brother under the sun."
Oh, well, yeah.
I don't know. It's tricky business.
Yes,
Did your
absolutely.
daughter come home and have to have that little thing wrapped around her tummy?
Well, she was in NICU for 4 months, so
That's
she
a
came
lot.
home on oxygen and monitors and other things.
At Memorial?
But, yes.
Yeah, that's where
Yes.
Wally was. But they let him go in a couple of days, 3 or 4 days. But they did order that. It's delivered to your house. It's called a Wallaby machine. And they just,
know.
it just wraps around his tummy. And he didn't eat it for more than a day or two.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was. Well, I don't want to leave him there.
Yeah.
I thought in Worcester, I said, surely they must have something closer.
Yeah.
Poor kid. Now, Kimberly Cake is the owner, the co-owner of this fantastic, I cannot, Enchanted Passage Children's Bookstore and Enrichment Center. And when they say enrichment, they really mean it. When I was there, not only did they have the authors there, but they had something where the kids putting on a play for the people?
Yes, the Green Bean Project. They are fantastic. It's a local nonprofit children's theater group run by Kelly DeLiso. And they wrote and designed and everything else, this pop-up play that they did, Goose Tales. And then during the school year, they do shows at the school. And we had a couple pop-ups last year.
Yeah.
Those kids are fantastic. They did
I was
such a
watching
good
the
job.
audience, people sitting there like, we're just waiting for the next thing to come.
Oh my gosh.
And I
yeah.
met a young author there. He is actually going to be on the show. Courier is his last name?
Yes, Daniel Courier.
He's only a kid. He's going to be on.
Yes, he's 13. His mom had contacted me, and he actually wrote his first book.
About camping.
Yes, and it came out of a school project. So it was an assignment that turned into a book. So It's amazing.
There's a young boy who's going to be on, and for his bar mitzvah project, he chose to do water for the Sudan, to help the people in the Sudan to have water. And when he comes on with his parents, I'm going to say, can you write a book about what you just did?
That would be a great idea.
I think it's awesome. Kate, again, how can people reach you?
So you can reach us on our social media, Facebook or Instagram. You can reach us at enchantedpassage.com. You can give us a call at 508-841-5437, or you can come see us at the corner of 146 and Armsby Road in the big pink house with an 8.5-foot dragon out front. We are hard to miss.
Yeah, you can't miss that dragon. Can you imagine somebody driving down there who's had one too many? There's a dragon out here on the road.
Every once in a while, if we have a night event, he's up at night and his eyes glow red and his belly glows and kind of looks like fiery. So yeah, then it's a lot of extra fun. We've also been doing a lot of Girl Scout events. Yes, we do badge workshops and bridging, and most recently overnights at the bookstore. So troops come and they spend the night, and sometimes we work on a badge and sometimes
It's
not.
kind of spooky because it's an 1800 store.
Yeah, they have a lot of fun that we do, depending on weather. We do things inside, outside. We'll have a campfire, roast s'mores, because you can't have a sleepover without some sort of goodies. And so
my tour guide told me that it used to be at one point housing for boys.
It was connected to a boys' school at the just before the turn of the century in the late 1800s. We're actually doing some research to find out some more about it. And another one of our local authors, Lisa Shea.
Yeah, Lisa's been on.
Yes, she's working on a ghost story that takes place there. So I can't wait to see.
She is amazing. She has written 350 books,
something like that.
And I've been to her writers group, one of her seminars. She's also the president of the artists organization.
The Blackstone Valley Art Association, yes. She's very busy.
She is, yeah. She's probably one of your biggest fans.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. We're one of her biggest fans. And she has this incredible adult series that takes place in and around Sutton.
Purgatory.
Yes. Yeah. And Lake Singletary and the Millbury Bike Path you'll see in there. The old drive-in.
It's right near you. Everything is just perfect.
Yeah. So it's great.
Now, what was I going to say? The themes on the parties.
Yes.
This you can't go wrong for the kids, or I guess for the grown-ups. But princesses or mermaids or fairies, pirates, superheroes, dragons, construction. What's that?
So we had a couple of smaller boys, 4- and 5-year-old, who wanted to have a construction party. So we were decorated with diggers and dump trucks and all kinds of things. We went outside and did digging. We made a construction-themed craft. We decorated sand cupcakes, all kinds of fun things. So,
that sounds okay.
Yeah.
All right, now Dr. Seuss or storybook?
Yes. So any favorite storybook character that your kids have? We've done quite a few. My favorite so far has been Little House on the Prairie, and we made cloth dolls, and they had an old-fashioned tea party and lots of fun things. Yeah.
Space, science, and robots.
Yes, we've done robot building with recycled materials, and that's lots of fun. And we've just been doing some research on having someone maybe come in and do like circuit building or making robots. So we're working on that.
Is there a limit
coming in the future?
Is there a limit to how many kids you can have, or what adults in your activity room?
So we've squeezed in as many as 26, I think, has been the most kids in there. And then adults. One of the options is adults can do either coffee pastry bar or other food. And a lot of times they'll settle on the porch and have their social hour while the kids have a party in the back, and that gives us a little more room. Yeah. And while the weather's nice, we use the fairy garden or outside or other things to play. During the winter, it's a little tougher to squeeze in more than that, but we always make it work.
I know when I went to the authors activity the other day, it was great. Luckily they had their tents, because I had just left and
it was pouring rain, but it was wonderful. We had authors in the front yard, in the backyard, in the fairy garden. We had Miss Cookie Company, who is a new custom sugar
to her.
cooker.
I can't get her on the show. She right in the back room, right?
Yes, she makes the most delicious themed cookies.
I'm going to have to keep at her. Is she there all the time?
No, this was her first time there, actually. But she's going to be there during the Chain of Lights during our holidays at Hogwarts with some Harry Potter themed cookies and.
Oh, wait till you see those cookies!
Oh, yeah, amazing.
Yeah,
she did a local one of the local kids, actually a couple of the local kids' birthdays with
So
Harry
cater.
Potter cookies.
She'll cater.
Yes, she does amazing things and customized. You should definitely check her out.
What does your family think of this creation you've done?
They love it.
Yeah.
They get drafted whenever possible, but
But you know,
they
you
love
have
it,
a
yes.
4-year-old. Is she the only so far?
She's my only, yes, and she, thinks she owns the store. But
That's good.
She loves to read, and she loves to make new friends that come in and play. We have a kinetic sand table set out. We have different sensory activities often set out. So there's something for everyone.
Did your mom read to you when you were a kid?
All the time.
Mine too.
Yes.
Till I was 8, and she knew I could read.
Yeah.
Finally, one night she said, "You can read."
Well, as a former 5th grade teacher, I will say that you are never too old to be read to.
No.
I
Yeah.
encourage even my middle school students to read along with their parents. There's just something magical about just listening to a story
Where
and
do you
getting
teach?
lost in. I don't anymore,
Okay.
but most recently at St. Louis and Webster, which is now All Saints Academy.
Yeah.
I've taught in New Hampshire and Tucson and overseas for a few years. So
Your last name is beautiful, Cake.
Thank you.
Where's that? Where is that from?
So my husband is Albanian, and actually it's Sake, but we're not so good at the Albanian pronunciation. I'm not, and it was
Right.
easier to be Cake for my Christiana. But
I know I had done a memoir, begun a memoir for a woman, an Albanian lady, nice older lady over in Worcester, and she goes. There's a big Albanian church.
There is St. Mary's. Yes,
She told me about that. How her family came over, and how they settled in Worcester. It was fascinating.
Yes, there's
love
a
it.
large population in Worcester, and
Yep.
the Albanian Food Festival was this past June, and it was amazing.
Yeah, they just had it, didn't
Yep.
they?
Mhm.
Did you go?
We did well, it's every other year. They alternate with the Greek church, but
Yeah.
yeah every year.
Have they been to your store?
Some of them, yeah. We have some different, actually quite a few. So it's
We are
nice.
talking again
Yeah.
with Kimberly Cake, and she's the co-owner of Enchanted Passage. It's a bookstore for children mainly, but there it is for adults as well. They have activities there, and it's an enrichment center. And just for a second, I'm going to play Mother Goose. Now,
She tells 5 nursery rhymes.
oh, I'll shut off.
Tell your favorite nursery rhyme.
She's my new
Let's
co-host.
start off with Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
I feel like Mr. Rogers.
Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's
All right.
horses and
You can never go wrong with Mother Goose. But that's the best part about the store is that we have things for babies, like Indestructibles.
Her book, Mother
Yeah,
Goose.
Mother Goose book. Indestructibles, which are rip-proof, tear-proof, chew-proof, and you can Clorox wipe them at the end of the night. So they are great baby shower gifts.
So they can chew on.
Yes, my Christiana got hers when she was 1. She's almost 5, and hers has survived. It's very wrinkled now, but a mom came in recently and told me she uses a warm iron and a damp dishcloth, and the
What's it
wrinkles come
made
right
of?
out. It's this special copyrighted paper that I wish I had come up with, but it's amazing. They are worth their weight in gold.
Non-toxic, guys.
Yes.
Rip-proof, chew-proof, 100% washable.
Yes.
Where did you ever hear of these?
So those come from Workman Publisher, and they are fabulous. Some of them, like this one, have this is lyrics for nursery rhymes. Some of them are wordless picture books. My favorite one is Mom and Baby Animals, so you can tell your own stories with them. But they are fabulous. But everything from babies through teenagers, and now we have an expanding adult section as well. So there's something for everyone.
Do you ever connect with Betsy Brewer over at Southwick Zoo?
No, I haven't. But
What a contact. If somehow you two can, she might be able to bring, she has been on the show for years. She'll bring in a couple animals.
I would love that. Yes.
Betsy Brewer, I'll give you her.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of fun people out there that a lot of people don't even know about.
Yes.
You, Betsy, there's fun things. We need fun things right now.
Yes, and actually we have had a number of local authors, artists, educators who, we have the space in the back, so they've asked, can they do workshops there? And so
Can they?
yes, absolutely. We have a new author, Jessica Pell, who she's doing a gnome felting
Yeah,
workshop next Saturday.
The note Knome?
Gnome. You're
You're gonna make like gnomes?
She's gonna make felted gnomes. It's for 8 and up. It's felting with the needle felting. She's going to do a story time first and book signing with her new book, I'm a Gnome. And then they're going to make gnomes. So there's something for everybody. We have someone who may come in to do a kids yoga class. So that would be awesome.
How about a grown-up yoga?
That would be nice too. Yeah, especially before the weather gets.
When I went there the other day for that big event, my gosh, I didn't expect it. Rows of cars along.
Yes.
I said, where am I going to? I found a place, but Armored, what's it called? Armsby Drive?
Armsby Road.
It was packed.
Yes, it's always a great time to have, and we had a great mix of authors. Local Josh Funk was there, which was fantastic.
Yep.
From he's in Concord. Susan Lubner was there from Boston. We had a great mix.
Well, how often do you have authors come and speak?
So we are always open to having authors, but we have a big event at least 2 to 3 times a year. We do one in the summer. Hopefully October will be our next one. Chain of Lights, we always have April Jones Prince. She has come often.
Is that December, the Chain of Lights?
December 7th,
Okay.
first Saturday in
Okay.
December from
Yeah.
10 to 4. It's a fantastic day. Trolleys take you all over.
I've
to all
been
the
in
different
it years
businesses.
ago. I
Yes.
took my son.
You'll have to come again. I'm sure it's expanded since then.
We were in Whitensville, and of course I was keeping up with all these events. I think I even took part in it. I think one of the events, I was doing crafts, so I think it was
Okay.
at the Episcopal Church on there.
Yes.
I was in their basement doing something. I don't know what it was.
There's all different businesses. Al's Rubbish. They had last year. They did
Al's Rubbish?
Yeah, how the Grinch Stole Christmas, and they had it completely looked like Whoville. The churches, Whittier Farms, all kinds of different businesses, and you go from place to place, and there's something for everyone.
Kimberly, now
Yes.
we got about 2 minutes left. Are you getting the word out a lot about your wonderful store?
We're trying. We do get new families every day, but please feel free to share. Yes.
Okay, Kimberly, before we close, how can they reach you?
You can reach us through our social media at Facebook, Enchanted Passage LLC, Instagram at Enchanted Passage, our website, enchantedpassage.com, which again is under construction, but we are working on getting it fixed up. You can call us at 841-5437, or you can come in and see us at 145 Armsby Road in Sutton, and we really look forward to seeing you.
Look at this magic wand. Now, it's a lady who does this locally.
Yes.
You can paint this.
You can. They're great like this, hand turned. She inlays different wood. Her unicorn kisses will be a stain that turns different unicorn colors. And then she's going to be putting glow stain on some of them, so the grain of the wood will actually glow in there. And each one is unique. They're all labeled with what kind of wood she uses to turn them with. This one is ash. Yeah, she's pretty amazing.
This is... Thank goodness you came to our area.
Well, thank you. I
Because we don't
appreciate that.
have the children. We really don't have a dedicated, fun, adventurous. You walk in there, I didn't want to leave. I mean, if I hadn't...
That's our hope, is that everyone feels like that.
There's all these... It just kept going.
Yes, it's deceptive. It's a maze. Each room has its own theme, everything from Fantasy Forest to our Outer Limits, which is our sci-fi mystery manor. We even have our own little crime scene on
My
the
husband
floor
would love
there.
the sci-fi thing, I don't think it's just for kids either,
Yeah.
because I saw that,
Yeah.
and I thought of my son's little guy.
Yeah.
He can recite the planets, and he'll just stand there and...
Yes.
We got this.
Yeah.
He really got it. I don't know how, but he did.
And our beautiful sunny porch is all adults and young adults, and 2 great stuffed chairs where you can just sit and read, have a cup of tea.
What's your hours?
Our hours right now are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and from 10 to 3. Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 12 to 4. And as things pick up, we will expand our hours. So...
Well, I hope you're going to stay a long time in the area.
Thank you very much.
Are you going to be expanding even? Well, you are working on something in the back, right?
So we have our... we just rearranged things so the back is more for events and that type of thing. Hopefully at some point we'll get a chance to expand a little bit to make another theme room, but that's down the road a ways. But in the meantime, we have outdoor space, we have indoor space, we have Mother Goose who loves to visit with everybody, and dragons.
The big dragon. Look for that big pink dragon. Is he pink or purple?
He's black, I think. Black and yellow, maybe.
Right there on
Yeah.
Armsby Road,
Yep.
right over in Sutton, right off of 146. If I can find it, you can. So I found it, and there's stuffed animals. There's everything you could dream of over there. I mean, it's, how do I say? It's almost, I felt like a kid at the candy shop.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Kim.
you so much
She'll
for
be
having me
back,
again.
believe me.
Yeah.
See you later on Be My
Bye.
Guest.